Crazies, man. What is doing your nut? And yes, you're in the lab. Lee here, and y'all saw that title too as well. We are diving down the TikTok rabbit hole once again. That is right, getting our feet wet, ankles wet, all the other stuff wet. Actually, last week we got soaking wet, so I hope you got your waders still from last week still on, because we diving deeper this week. It is crazy. You do know I do my research on TikTok for my Mandela Effects, my conspiracy theories, my backmasking that you saw a short for yesterday. But Dory, you're actually seeing it here too as well, and everything else controversy-wise that I can do for you. I do know people's feeds are different than everybody else. I know you might see something that you might not see on mine. I might see something on yours that's not on mine. That's why I bring it here to you as well. And I know some people don't have TikTok, and before TikTok totally gets banned, we might as well take the gist of it and do what we do. But before we get this going, y'all remember to hit this thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave me your comments down below of which ones got you boggled up. Now, you know me, I will jump into a few of these just to put up my 2 cents. So with that said, y'all grab you something to drink, grab you something to indulge in, get comfortable, and enjoy diving once again down the TikTok rabbit hole.
I cast you out with all the might and fury imparted to me by the Messiah! Okay, Frank, you're good now.
A small identification chip will be implanted under the skin. This will be mandatory for all natural humans. Those who fail to register will be considered enemies of the Neo-Sapien government and will be dealt with accordingly.
Large
Any jerk can see they're on their way to a concentration camp.
advanced Neo-Sapien technology has seen the implantation.
Video of the Luciferase in action, spreading in real time up a victim's arms, is shocking the internet. In combination of these purple lamps.
Now, I know everybody has seen the weird color street lights at night. I know the purples and the blues, and you saw them. They call it the Blucifer, is what it's called. That's what everybody calls it. It's the trend of it. These blue lights, or even on buses, regular, like, you know, transportation buses. They're all over the place. And as you see this guy, basically, you see this glowing dye or whatever it is just start growing, going up his arm. Wonder if he was jabbed in the arm. Who knows? It's really creepy. It makes me really wonder, and I kind of want to go under and light too and see myself. I've heard conspiracies about, like, you know, they're trying to catch aliens, NPCs, non-vax, all the other kind of stuff. But what do you think?
It's the manatees. Every year when it get cold, they gotta huddle together to stay warm. But flip on that. I can see my breath. Let me go ahead and go in the house first. Y'all want to huddle? Y'all don't want to huddle? It's all right, though. Only in Florida. I'm just glad I got it on my flip.
Blow your mind again. Ready?
Yeah, let me see.
Check this out. Disney. Do you know why Disney characters wear gloves?
No. Why?
Check this out. The gloves Disney characters wear,
Yeah.
it's resemblance to...
Disney characters don't have gloves on, bro.
What are you talking about? Disney characters don't have gloves.
Like, what do you mean? Like, the princesses?
No, look at Mickey.
Oh, okay.
Mickey,
Who else?
Goofy, whoever's in that crew.
Okay, so
They
just
wear
that
gloves. They
crew.
wear gloves.
Okay.
Right? You know why?
Why?
Watch this.
Why? Why do they wear gloves? They're all murderers.
Check this shit out.
They're mass murderers.
Boom. Okay.
Let me see.
So you're familiar with those gloves, right?
Yeah.
Mickey's wearing those gloves. It has like the 3 lines on it.
The infamous.
Yeah, the infamous gloves. Interesting. Why those gloves and why those 3 lines?
Okay.
Check this out. These gloves are the same gloves of the Freemasons.
No!
Of the Freemasons, bro.
No.
Crazy.
No
Crazy.
way.
That's why Mickey and all those random characters on Disney, fam, they all wear those gloves, bruh.
No.
Look at it. Those are the Freemason gloves. That's why they have the 3 lines on it. Specifically, those 3 lines. Where have we ever...
Not believe in any conspiracy theories. I understand not all of them, not most of them, but you don't believe in any conspiracy theory? You just think the government's just...
They put the truth right in your
A question
face.
about the gay agenda. You thanked it at the VMAs. What is it? How do you define the gay agenda?
Oh, the gay agenda. There's been this plan. Like, we usually go to meetings on Wednesday in black cloaks.
Okay.
Draw like a big star in the circle on the ground. We have like these cups of blood, drink it, pretty much, and we kind of like plan like world domination, like to make everyone gay and then like decrease the world population. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
We just was never
Privy to it.
Yeah.
We never had access to that sort of information.
I call it the room with the door behind it. You never get to that door. We always got through the first door, and we were so excited about being in that room that we never looked at the next door, right? I'm gonna stop right here. We're back. This is still Heart to Heart, and I'm still talking to Jay-Z. There's a moment in time.
Use your brain if this was actually Damar Hamlin. Why isn't he showing his face? Of course, the symbolism is there. 33. All-seeing. The world is a stage. He's even wearing panda eye sunglasses.
Oh, the Illuminati, Freemason, whatever you want to call the secret society that is behind the curtains doing Hollywood entertainment. You know the whole just. But with all that, you saw Kevin Hart talking to freaking Jay-Z and exposing basically the room of the rooms back in the rooms, and then all the other Illuminati stuff. But yeah, you saw Damar Hamlin at the Bills game yesterday, or the day before, throwing up the 3 threes and the basically all CNI. And it's crazy. And you don't see his face. He's up there. You don't see his face. He's masked up, hoodied up, sunglasses on, mask. It's so weird. Is that the real D? Is that the real Hammond? Is that not? Is it the clone that hasn't been fully programmed yet? Who knows? But damn it, I can tell you right now, everything in this world isn't what it
If
seems.
you think about it, we don't exist. I mean, what is deja vu but a glitch in the Matrix? Oh, not again. I really need to hide those gummies better. Concrete and glass are made of mostly sand. So does that mean skyscrapers are just really tall sand castles? It's the last time I'm taking you to the beach. When you swim underwater, you're also swimming above water. Now I will never swim again. When you think about it, crabs crawl around on the bottom of the ocean. So when they look up, do they see fish and think of them like birds flying? Fish are birds. Fish are birds.
Are you ready, kids?
Are you ready for this?
Oh, snap!
Oh! It's me, Becky. Up here. Hold up.
Fucking Bird, what's up, baby? Come on.
When I come to the club, step aside. Pop the seats, don't be heavy in the line. VIP, cause you know I got a shine. Fergie Ferg, give me love you long time. All my girls get down on the floor. Back to back, drop it down real low. I'm such a lady, but I'm dancing like a. Cause you know what, I give up. So here we go. How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down like London, wanna go down like London, be going down like. How come every time you come around?
It's a long fly ball going back, and the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium. Oh, Simpson just broke this dream's reality wide open. Groundskeepers are...
Yes, I'm nothing but a big fat... I was right. And there's the earth, so beautiful with your mini rings.
ASAP Rocky's new video shows how they clone celebrities, specifically rappers. There's common conspiracies. Oh, Gucci Mane was cloned, Meek Mill was cloned, all these rappers are cloned, Kodak Black was cloned. Now look, these are the businessmen talking. The executives, the elites. Now that's the rappers. Now he's the one they're getting rich off. They go out and party, and what happens? He passes out. Now when he passes out, he's escorted by these people, and they pretend like he's still, you know, lucid. Look, and they take him and see these executives. They look at him like, I got an idea, and they put him on puppet strings. See? And the theory is like this shit actually happens. They're using him to still make money, because if a rapper dies, how are they still gonna get rich? What do? They clone him. Because technology is so advanced that eventually they will be able to clone people. Look, See? And they turn him into him. And then we don't know the difference.
Did you know that Harrison Ford at 30 was a carpenter? Vera Wang didn't design her first dress until she was 40. All I'm saying is that you youngins is running around here trying to be somebody when you don't even know who you are yet. You know what happened to Oprah at 23? She got fired. Imagine firing Oprah.
Yeah, well, that was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. Because she wasn't Oprah. She was just some 23-year-old punk who needed to get fired so she could become Oprah. Sometimes you gotta fail to succeed. I did.
They saying Tupac coming back this year. I've been fucking here. You just recognizing the shit and stuff, you know, so.
All right. I know a lot of people are up to date with this conspiracy, or I should say Tupac being back. I know a lot of people also saying that's not the real Tupac. But Tupac gave you hints of what he was going to do in his music. He gave you hints in interviews of what would happen. And in my mind, I am 98% sure, 99% sure that is Tupac. That is Tupac. That's the real Tupac. Exactly, it is the Machiavelli of the time that he is Tupac. It might be a different way. It might be the double ganger clone, but I do believe this is Tupac Shakur back to life.
There's a theory that in Home Alone, Kevin, he was actually left at home on purpose.
Yeah, because they didn't like him, no?
Not just because of that. The theory goes, his father, he owned that huge house. He wasn't actually able to afford that place and all the excursions and things they do. Kevin, being the one child, the whole family, they just thought he was a runt. They didn't really like him. Remember in the beginning of the movie, Kevin's dad was talking to the police officer.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if he knew who he was already and they were having a friendly conversation.
Yeah.
Yo, the mom was the only one that really cared about Kevin. The mom was the one that's like, Kevin, where's Kevin?
Yeah.
Remember? Theory goes, the father, he hired the burglars to go and do a robbery to claim on the insurance. Also to claim insurance on Kevin's death. When they killed him.
There's a scene in The Matrix where Morpheus tells Neo, this is your last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Never has it become more apparent to me than it is now, how we can be standing next to another person and be existing in two completely alternate realities. I think there are two diametrically opposed perceptions of reality, existing in the same place. One is primarily influenced by the government, media, pharmaceutical propaganda, and the trusted experts that are hand-selected by these governing entities. The other is primarily influenced by lived experiences, intuition, logic that's consistent and coherent, and observations. You see, when people do their research before they purchase property or buy a product or a car, they would be called smart consumer. But when you start doing research of your own, instead of blindly trusting the experts, you will most likely be called a conspiracy theorist. Plato said this, those who are able to see beyond the shadows and the lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. On the bright side, there's about half the country who has at least one conspiracy theorist friend who is now appearing a lot less crazier than they were about a year or two ago.
This creeps me out. Dora the Explorer, the backmasking, the backwards of the intro, it creeps me out. It weirds me out. Doesn't surprise me because it's just Hollywood, and we all know what Nickelodeon stands for now. In case you don't know what Nickelodeon stands for, it says they don't believe in God or something like that. It is creepy, but this, this backmasking on Dora, you can clearly hear it. I know sometimes you see it, you kind of put the words in your mouth. I do understand, or in your head, and I do understand that. But some of those words you can hear, it make completely sense. This is a series I am excited to jump onto. I just don't know fully how I'm going to do it because at the same time, to be honest, it does creep me out.
The name Pinocchio, it's actually two words put together. The first one is pin, right? Pinocchio. Pine actually refers to the pineal gland. Pineal gland is in charge of your consciousness. That's literally the gland in your brain. Occhio, you know what that stands for?
What?
In ancient Latin, occhio actually translates to eye. Pinocchio together, they're referring to the third eye. Now listen, Pinocchio was a puppet. He wanted to become a real boy. But how does he become a real boy? What happens when he lies?
He grows.
He becomes a puppet again.
He smokes, right?
He smokes, he drinks alcohol. Yeah. All of those things, they lead him down a road that leads him to becoming a puppet again. There's other themes in it too, like being influenced by bad people. In real life, if you keep doing the wrong things to yourself, following the wrong habits, you become a what? A puppet. Third eye, becoming a puppet. The elites work us like a puppet.
Truth Through Media Part 4. At the end of the Men in Black movie, they zoom out to show the viewers the immense size of the universe, and then show our universe within a marble and a being throwing this marble and then picking up our marble with our universe in it and putting it in a bag full of other marbles. This was not by accident. Now don't forget that scientists around the world are now disclosing, including NASA, that the universe is a living being and they're working to understand it. So really, we are small puny creatures living inside or on a giant creature. Just like the cells in our body, how they have lives of their own, including the bacteria and viruses within us, we are the same in a way. But this is what I mean by science is working to understand it, because even people that channel extraterrestrials say that they don't even fully understand the life of this grand being. I think this is so cool because it doesn't just say that we live in a giant being, but that everything small is just a small version of something big. Now y'all see why I'm a nerd, right? This is me thinking. Really, we don't fully understand what this greater being is and how it lives and why we live within inside of it. All we know is that it exists.
Wake the fuck up.
Y'all ever wonder why they made these emojis?
Wake up.
Cause it's shit like this.
Wake up.
Pete.
Wake
Look
up.
at that shit.
Wake up. Wake up.
Bro.
Wake up.
Oh my God.
This one intrigues me because I'm always a believer of, basically fairy tales actually being real life true stories. Every story, no matter if it's fact or fiction, always has a truth and lies in between it all. And with the fairies, it's so cool because I hear people all the time talking about they have their fairy gardens and they see their fairies, you got your gnomes and all this other stuff. And I mean, all of the mythology has to come from some kind of form of reality itself. Take it how it is that a real fairy? Because to me, and you can judge me how you want, that's a fairy all day. Tinkerbell at the latest. It is crazy, but it shows you that this world is so much more than you've ever been taught. Oh, ain't nothing like getting your hair completely wet, soaking, drenched, and diving down the rabbit holes of TikTok. I told you some of these was crazy, man. The whole Illuminati, the whole, there's the whole thing about that. The backmasking for Dora, which I'm so excited to do this series. Like I said, it scares the bejesus out of me. But yet, you gonna drink Pepsi the same anymore too as well when you realize what Pepsi really is, is that it is so crazy. This world and TikTok itself has been a kind of a buffer or an avenue for not just this reality as a truth or conspiracy theories or however you want to take it and believe it, but yet is it also another insight of possibly another dimension. We are seeing every dimensions, every form of reality, race being put into this machine. That's why they want to get it taken away. There is too much truth in this right now that scares those that are up there, that are seeing it like, oh shit, they're finding out the truth. What can you do about it? The truth is always out there. You have to take the risk to freaking look for it. Remember, you can never go back, because once you do take that red pill, there's no turning back. Would you want to go back to sleep once you wake up? No, hell no. No, you can never see it again. I'm weird that way. I would never want to go back to sleep. I want to wake up and everything, because that was a wonderful moment, but I would never want to go back to sleep. Stay awake, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your minds open, because it is something that is out there. You want the knowledge, you want the answers, but some people are scared to go get them. Scared about the answer that they're going to get from their question. That's the scariest thing. Once again, if you did enjoy this at any time, y'all remember to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, because every bit counts. As well, leave me those comments down below about those and these and every other thing that you want to talk about on this channel. With that said, I hope everybody has a wonderful one. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay awake, and keep your mind open, because you already know it. Those eyes will see every single thing in front of them. Y'all stay crazy.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.